Have you ever wondered what poison tastes like? Now, before we go any further, let's be clear. This video does not in any way, shape, or form encourage the tasting of real poisons. It's a dangerous and potentially deadly endeavor. Just a tiny amount of certain poisons can cause serious harm or even death. So, why are we talking about it? Because the world of poisons is both fascinating and terrifying. From the venom of a deadly snake to the toxin found in certain plants, poisons are all around us. They've played a role in history, literature, and even our daily lives in ways you might not realize. And understanding them better can help us avoid their risks, while appreciating their intriguing nature. So, buckle up. We're about to take a journey into the captivating, dangerous, and decidedly untastable world of poisons. Let's delve into the tantalizing world of poison tasting. The taste of poison is as diverse as the substances themselves. Now let's dive into the peculiar world of poison flavors. Just as you wouldn't expect all fruits to taste the same goes for poisons. Depending on the substance, the taste of poison can vary dramatically. Some poisons, for instance, can be sweet or even pleasant to the taste. Ethylene glycol, commonly used in antifreeze, is notoriously sweet. This sweetness, ironically, makes it particularly dangerous, especially to children and pets who might be tempted by its deceiving flavor. Then, there are those poisons that are bitter or metallic in taste. Many toxic plants, such as deadly nightshade or poison hemlock, have a distinctly bitter flavor. This bitterness is often a natural defense mechanism, designed to deter animals from eating them. But don't be fooled into thinking that you can always taste danger. Some poisons, like carbon monoxide, are tasteless and odorless, making them incredibly stealthy killers. You wouldn't even know you're being poisoned until it's too late. It's a fascinating, albeit grim, exploration of the myriad of flavors that poisons can have. But it's important to remember that we're talking about toxins here. These substances are lethal, designed to harm or kill. So while it's interesting to ponder the various tastes of different poisons, it's not something you'd want to experience firsthand. The human body is not equipped to handle these toxic substances, and even a small amount can cause severe harm or even death. We're drawn to the unknown, the forbidden, and there's something eerily captivating about the world of poisons. But as with anything dangerous, it's best admired from a distance. But remember, tasting poison is a dangerous game. Tasting poison is not a risk worth taking. Let's delve into the dangers of tasting poison. It's a grim subject, but a necessary one to explore. You see, the danger in tasting poisons lies not only in the potential immediate effects, but also in the long-term damage it can cause. Even a minute quantity of certain toxins can be lethal. We're not talking about an upset stomach or a dizzy spell here. We're talking about the risk of organ failure, neurological damage, and yes, even death. Toxins work in insidious ways. They can interfere with our body's functions, attacking vital organs, blocking neural pathways, or disrupting metabolic processes. Some poisons, like arsenic, can stay in the system for a long time, causing damage gradually. Others, like cyanide, act swiftly and ruthlessly. Let me stress this point again. Even a small amount of poison can be dangerous. It's not like tasting a spicy pepper or a bitter medicine where you can get away with a bit of discomfort. With poison, there's no room for error. Now, you might be thinking, but I would know if I tasted something poisonous, right? Not necessarily. Not all poisons announce their presence with a foul taste. Some might even taste sweet, tricking you into ingesting more. And it's not just about ingestion. Poisons can be absorbed through the skin or inhaled. They can infiltrate your system without you even realizing it. So, if you come into contact with an unknown substance, it's crucial to seek medical help immediately. Don't wait for symptoms to show up. The bottom line is, dealing with poisons is not a game of dare or curiosity. It's a matter of life and death. It's about understanding the risks involved and making informed decisions to stay safe. Remember, knowledge is your best defense. Learn about common poisons, their effects, and how to avoid them. It's not worth a taste test. Knowledge is the best defense against poison. This statement is not just a cliche, but a life-saving truth. Let's dive into the world of poisonous substances that we might encounter in our daily lives, in nature, and even at home. First on our list are mushrooms. While many are safe and delicious, others can be deadly. Some poisonous mushrooms can cause hallucinations, while others can lead to liver failure. It's best to leave mushroom foraging to the professionals and stick to the ones you find at the grocery store. Next, we have plants. Beautiful yet deceptive, certain plants like oleander, belladonna, and hemlock are extremely poisonous. Their leaves, stems, and berries can be fatal if ingested. If you're a fan of gardening, make sure to research any new plants before adding them to your green collection. Let's jump to the animal kingdom for a moment. Frogs, snakes, and spiders can all carry potent toxins. Some frogs, like the golden poison dart frog, have enough poison to kill up to 20 men. Certain snakes and spiders, while not all are poisonous, can deliver a venomous bite that can prove fatal. Now, let's bring it back home. Household chemicals such as bleach, paint thinners, and pesticides are commonly found in our homes, but can be poisonous if ingested or improperly handled. Always make sure these are stored safely out of the reach of children. Lastly, we have medications. While they are designed to help us, if taken incorrectly or by the wrong person, they can be harmful or even deadly. Always follow the prescribed dosage and keep all medications out of the reach of children. In conclusion, poisons are all around us, hidden in plain sight. They can be found in the most beautiful plants, the most ordinary mushrooms, or even in our own homes. But don't worry, knowledge is power. By being aware of these potential dangers, we can protect ourselves and our loved ones. Knowing what to avoid is half the battle. Prevention is better than cure. Remember this when it comes to avoiding poisoning. It's not just about knowing what's poisonous, but also about taking proactive steps to keep yourself and your loved ones safe. First and foremost, never, and I mean never, eat an unknown plant or mushroom. Nature might be beautiful and intriguing, but it can also be deadly. Some of the most poisonous substances on Earth come from plants and fungi, and they aren't always easy to identify. So if you aren't absolutely sure what it is, don't eat it. It's as simple as that. Next, always keep poisonous substances out of reach of children and pets. This includes household chemicals, medications, and even certain foods. Children are naturally curious, and pets have a knack for getting into things they shouldn't. So, make sure you store these items in a secure place where little hands and paws can't get to them. And it's not just about ingestion. Many poisons can be harmful or even fatal if they come into contact with your skin. If you're handling chemicals, always wear protective gloves and clothing. And if you're out in nature, be aware of poisonous plants that can cause rashes or other reactions. Finally, if you or someone else ingests or comes into contact with a poisonous substance, seek immediate medical help. Don't try to treat it yourself. Every second counts when dealing with poison, so it's important to get professional help as quickly as possible. Remember, knowledge is power. The more you know about the potential dangers around you, the better equipped you'll be to avoid them. And that's the key to protecting yourself from poisoning. It's not about living in fear. It's about being aware, being prepared, and making smart decisions. Stay safe by staying informed. Poison tasting is a dangerous and unnecessary risk. It's a message that bears repeating. Throughout our journey into the intriguing world of poisons, we've shed light on the diverse tastes of different poisons, from sweet to metallic and even tasteless. But let's not forget the real danger that comes with tasting them. Even the tiniest amount can prove lethal. We've also delved into the importance of recognizing poisonous substances, whether they're found in nature or within your own home. From mushrooms and plants to frogs, snakes, spiders, household chemicals, and medications, we've highlighted some common culprits. Knowledge is your best defense against poisoning. Never eat an unknown plant or mushroom. Keep poisons out of reach of children and pets. And if you or someone else ingests a poisonous substance or it comes in contact with your skin, seek medical help immediately. Remember, the taste of poison is not worth the risk. Stay safe and stay informed.